To get started, hello everyone, it's Gabby. Welcome back to some more Danganronpa 2. Last time, we just went to look through the 4th island. We may have sort of almost purposely thrown ourselves into a trap devised by Monokuma, just because Monokuma, and to be fair, Nagito as well, we're kind of like, hey, if you go to this very clearly suspicious area, you might be able to find out what your talent is. You know how you have amnesia and all that stuff? And we're like, fine, we'll go, but then Monokuma drugged us and took us to a place which apparently has no exit. And now it also has some weird as hell layout, which is totally going to be used for a murder plan. So, anyway, I think we're in the middle of explaining all of that, so let's see where we are now. Yeah, here we are. I remember this. Yes. Yeah, so we're gonna put the handbook in, and then we'll have to go to Grave Tower. But in the meantime, now that I'm all not tired of talking to people for playing it 2.5 hours in a row, it's time to go and talk to everyone.
No.
That reminds me, does Coach Nekomaru still get hungry? I mean, he's a robot now. I don't know, Nekomaru, do you get hungry? Sleep mode is convenient, but while I'm sleeping, I'm utterly defenseless no matter what happens. Even I'm a little worried about being left alone in that state. I'll tell you what, Hey Kazuichi, will you talk to me yet? Monokuma is that person you should really hate, but he's just so lovable. Loved, you know, you're one of those characters who you just sort of love to hate. Yeah, fair enough. Hate to love? I don't know. Including Nekomaru's functions, Monokuma sure does have a lot of useless technology. But still, Monokuma looks like he's pretty high-tech himself. You know, Kazuichi, maybe if you had the same enthusiasm that you want to disassemble Nekomaru that you can use to disassemble Monokuma, maybe your talent could actually come in useful. Hi, Gundam. If I get serious, I will not be captured by a mere sensor. But even so, doesn't that sound boring? He's like, yes, with my dark magical powers, I could totally stop myself from being discovered by that sensor, but I definitely will not, because reasons. Anyway, hi Nagito. I can't believe he has such high-quality sensors and created such an elaborate setup. Well, it's not like this is something new. This whole time, Monokuma's been doing a lot of intricate stuff. Yeah, I didn't even, I guess that's what's also fun about this chapter. So much flavor text. Sorry, I'm probably making everyone dizzy by spinning around in circles here. I'm just trying to figure out who we haven't talked to yet, because everyone's everywhere, basically. It seems you are all being quite rude to Nekomaru. Have you never heard of the 3 laws of robotics? The 3 laws of robotics? I'm not familiar. Oh, there you go! Hajime's not an Isaac Asimov fan.
Yosh.
Very well, I shall explain. If this continues, I will feel just awful for Nekomaru. But I think it's best if we head towards Strawberry Tower for now.
Hi.
You are right. Then let us discuss this in greater detail later. Oh yeah, I'm playing in the Japanese version. Basically, I basically played with the Japanese version first because I was a weeb, essentially. And, you know, I don't think the dub is actually bad. The dub's actually really good. It's just, I don't know. Like, there's some, pretty much now I'm streaming with Japanese. 1, to be different, and 2, because it's kind of fun because, like, there's all these, like, seiyuu jokes, like, voice actor jokes. Like, some of the characters are basically being given these, the actors get given these roles because they're basically being typecast, so it's kind of fun.
Huh?
So I feel like we just hurry up and check it out. Let's go. What about the clock? Alright, anyway, so I think that's everyone. Yeah, that's everyone. So there's just Chiaki now. And Monami. After traveling from Strawberry Hall to Strawberry Tower, if the handbook is still there, we can safely say that the 2 towers are the same building. Monami, what are you doing here again? Hey, why did you create such an ugly looking building? Like I said, it wasn't me. Well, you know, it already
already existed back when it was an attraction at the amusement park. But Monokuma's the one who modified it like this. It's all his fault.
You make it sound so easy. How much time and energy did he put into modifying a building like this? And like, we've only been here a few days. Just the statue gave everything new. Yeah, okay, that's the same. That's the same. R.I.P. Sakura. Best girl. Okay, so I can't actually press the button. I can only press elevator. I must say, this elevator is rather quiet. It is like the Toad's What? Oh, wait, never mind. Toad's what? What's she talking about? It doesn't feel like we're moving extremely fast. It seems like it's moving very slowly. If so, the two houses might be surprisingly close. If two towers are connected in the middle, the distance between them shouldn't be that much. Alright, let's head over to Strawberry Tower. Wait, okay, do I get any new dialogue though if I talk to everyone here now? Do I have slightly different dialogue? Oh, hey, I think it's Ramses again. Hey, the rating of 3 people. Hello, everyone. Welcome back to Danganronpa 2. If two tower, yeah. If two tower, yeah. Okay, that's the same. That was the same dialogue you said beforehand. Pardon me? I can't bend down. Okay, that's the same. Okay, that's the same. Nagito, is this the same? Isn't this elevator actually moving extremely slow? Wait, you do have Ramses 84, but then you've also got Dapper Bard's Tavern. How many Twitch accounts do you have? So okay, yeah, alright, I think that's the same as well. Nekomaru, do you have the same? Yeah, let's go. Creating this complicated building just to make us kill. Doesn't make any sense. The 3, oh, here we go. Okay, you know, I wonder if this is I don't even remember getting this on my first playthrough, this extra dialogue, so I wonder, it's fun. The 3 laws of robotics are laws every robot must follow. It consists of 3 laws that strive for safety, obedience, and self-defense. What? She's explaining this all of a sudden? The first is safety, human safety. In simple terms, the first law stipulates that robots may not harm human beings. The second law is obedience. Robots must obey any law given to it by human beings. The third law is self-defense. As long as it does not violate the previous 2 laws, a robot must protect its own existence. Why does Sonia know so much about this?
Hold on! That explanation is too insufficient. Let your teacher expand upon that. Now I can finally act like a teacher. I shall reclaim my dignity right here, right now.
What are you guys talking about? Now's not the time to talk about that stuff. Let's head over to Strawberry Tower. You are right. Perhaps we shall discuss this matter some other time. Yeah, let's hurry.
I'm already being used to treated like this. That's right. I'm no longer down about it.
Ah, there we go. There we go. This is Monami's coping mechanism. Oh, this is great. Okay, first of all, hi Eri Kagami. I don't know who you are, but yeah, welcome to Danganronpa 2. I hope you guys have some fun. And yes, Monokuma definitely violates. I think Monokuma violates all of the laws of robotics. Probably. Anyway. That's see, like I said, this is why I love. Okay, fair enough. This is why I love this game. So much flavor text. It's everywhere. If I talk to Monomi again, is the text gonna be different? No, that's the same. Okay. It's not perfect in terms of everything has fun flavor text, but there's a lot of it, so it's great. Where'd Chiaki go? I don't really get it, but let's hurry up and head over to Strawberry Tower. Oh, there we go. Wait, no, that's Gundam. Where's Chiaki? Is Chiaki with Gundam? I'm assuming so. I don't see her around here. Yeah, she is. Now then, let's see what result awaits us. Have you fiends made up your mind? Don't forget to pray to your god. Well, it's not like I have a god to pray to anyway. I already know. God has been wiped out with my very own hands. I love that one. I love that bit. I love that quote as well. It's like, pray, make sure to pray to your God. As for me, I don't need to pray because I already know that God has been wiped out by my own hands. Oh God. Oh man, you love. Okay. You love Arcade. Great. That we all in this game in this stream we definitely appreciate Akane love because other people don't like her. I love her because she's Goku. Hi Chiaki. If we go with yeah, okay, she's just saying the same thing. Alright, Strawberry Hall. Let's go. Yeah, press the button, you should be able to enter Strawberry Tower. Then I'll press it. Wait. Step aside, you fiends. What?
古の時に交わした契約に従い、今こそ汝が力で我を救え。行け、破壊神暗黒四天王。
Pierce through, Supernova Silver Fox Sandy. Press the button. Truly, this is the skyline lamentation art of the demon mouse. Soon the door of destiny shall open.
Wow, amazing! Your hamsters are truly skilled.
現れたか。
I see. Your eyes managed to follow Sandy's movements, as expected of the Dark Lady. You have my praise. Hey, Yoshikass!
Amazing! Truly amazing! You must have a strong, trusting relationship with them.
Everyone, let us go. Let us begin the Sondam. Let us begin the ship.
ありがとう。
You didn't need to bother making your hamster press it.
Just as I thought. It's taking a while to open.
Considering what we discussed earlier, the sensor will confirm that nothing is moving inside the tower, then wait for the other door to close. At that moment, I heard a loud sound from the other side of the door. Look over there! The moment we set foot inside Strawberry Tower, Sonia raised her voice. When I looked when she was pointing, it's there, the handbook. Yeah, Gundam's so much fun to read. All of his lines are perfect. Oh god, so much. There are some characters in this game that are just so quotable. It's so great. Gundam's probably one of the best.
Yep, there's no doubt. This is my student handbook.
Huh?
Hey, Laswit. Laswit? I don't even know. Yo, what's up, fellas? I don't know. Danganronpa 2, I guess. If the handbook Chiaki left engraved... Oh. So now I have a queen bed in my room, so just chilling now. Ooh, nice. If the handbook Chiaki left in Grape Tower is here, then that means...
Seems that we've confirmed it.
Strawberry Tower and Grape Tower are actually the same building. And depending whether you enter from Strawberry Hall or Grape Hall, this tower becomes either Strawberry Tower or Grape Tower. Then that door over there with the grape image in it. It's not the exit, but it appears it's connected to Grape House's Grape Hall. But it also means that we have no idea where the exit is. Well, I guess that can't be helped. There's no way we'd actually find the exit that easily. Well, anyway, I'm surprised. I can't believe you already uncovered a secret like this. As expected of Chiaki, but truly amazing. Normally all you do is stare into space, but at times like this, you really pull through with us. For us, sorry. However, why was this building designed so strangely?
There's probably no reason. It's simply because it's a fun house.
So I'm not saying this all in Monami's voice because it's gonna make me throat. But basically, they're basically just like, you know what, Kadaka or whoever, like, you know what, like, screw logic or common sense. We're just gonna make a building with a stupid, completely ridiculous exterior design, something that just makes no sense because it's a fun house and Monokuma designed it or something. So, you know, we can have a fun little idea for a murder mystery, basically. But yeah, it's fun.
That's all the reason Monokuma needs.
Who are you again?
I'm Monomi. Why did you forget about me?
That reminds me, whatever happened to the Monokuma announcement? I think that's a typo there, whatever.
Huh?
What do you mean? According to my internal clock, it's already past 10 p.m.
Huh? Is it that time already?
Despite that, why hasn't there been a Monokuma announcement? Well, that's actually very neat. It goes straight to nighttime when he's like, "Hey guys, it's actually nighttime." Allow me to answer. Every single day up until now, I have consistently let you know when it's morning and night on this island. And thanks to that, you've been able to live a normal life. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I'll say, you know, I think the first time I played this trial, I honestly didn't really understand a lot of what was going on. I didn't exactly guess who the killer was, but like I only had a few. I was sort of guessing between a few options and happened to guess the right one because I didn't remember a whole bunch of the details. Yep. And thanks to that, you've been able to live a normal life. Did you guys mistake me for some kind of pretty alarm clock? Oh well, it's totally true I'm pretty, but... Hey, what are you trying to say? For the time being, the Monokuma announcements are on hiatus. Because it would be more fun if we had a murder mystery where we don't know what the time is. You can't go outside, and there are no windows here, so it's not like it matters if it's morning or night. Also, I've been thinking of a little something to replace the Monokuma announcement. What's wrong with him? Well, if there's no announcements, we can just look at the clock. Both Strawberry House and Grape House have clocks in their first floor lounges. Even if I don't look at a clock, I have my internal clock, so it's no problem for me anyway.
And it's already past 10 p.m., right? I'm starting to feel sleepy after hearing that.
Chiaki, you're always sleepy. Since we don't have food, it might be best if we rest and conserve our energy. For now, let's just decide our room assignments. I've been watching quite a bit of Persona, and I may have got interested in the detectives of Persona 4 and Persona 5. Okay, you know what? In all honesty, I agree. I don't know who the detectives are in Persona 5, but like, you know, I saw Naote Shirogane's design in Persona 4, and it's like, oh, it's beautiful. I love it, and I can understand why as well. It's quite similar to Shuichi's, isn't it? Even got the cute little emo hat. But yeah. Room assignments? Each house has 5 guest rooms, so we should first decide who's gonna stay in which house.
Why don't we make things simple and split them between the boys and the girls?
Yes, let us do that. It's a bummer, but well, I guess it makes sense. Then, ladies first. Gundam Tanaka really out here saying respect women. He drank his respect women juice. Now then, kittens, choose which house you would like.
Let's just choose Grape House. Staring at a red room is just gonna strain my eyes.
Then the men shall have Strawberry House. Strawberry men are known for passion. Also, each house had a guest rooms of varying quality, right? Wasn't it 2 deluxe rooms, 1 standard room, and 2 crummy rooms? Like I said, you know, like it's all really kind of, you know, when you're replaying it, you're just like, okay, you know, in reality, a lot of this detail is just here to make more, to add more complexity to the murder mystery at the end of this chapter. But I don't know, it's fun. Like it's the one time where they're basically just like, you know, any sort of logic and real life logic is just being thrown out the window right now. And we need to decide those next, huh? There are only 5. Oh. Huh, now this is epic. But there are only 5 rooms in each house, right? Then 1 guy will be left over. Yeah, because if you check the report card, wrong button. So actually, wait, okay. So I mean, whatever. I can just do it like this. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 boys. Yep. There's 6 boys left, and then there's 1, 2, 3. Wait, hang on. Where's all the other girls? 1, 2, 3. Are there only 3 girls left? Holy shit! Didn't even realize that. Hang. Yeah, Pekka's there. Was it? I didn't even realize only 3 girls left. Wow. Okay. So yeah, 6 boys and 3 girls right now. Jeez. Anyway, okay. Then that means there's only one appropriate way to settle this. Appropriate way? Rock, paper, scissors, of course. God damn it! It's like a fucking Dragon Ball joke, except it's totally not. It's like, you guys, this. Suddenly, the rock, paper, scissors battle between 6 guys had begun, and the results. Sorry, I ended up winning so easily. I love this thing. Yeah, that's right. I totally forgot. that Nagito is the ultimate lucky student. Don't play Nagito in rock, paper, scissors. You will lose. So I take 2nd place. That's fine. I was getting bored of always being on top. That's what she said. It's decided. You two will get a deluxe room. Now then, regarding the 3rd winner. Oh yeah, because only girls get murdered between chapter 2 and 3. Oh yeah, right. Yeah, chapter 2 was 2 girls, and then chapter 3 was 3 girls. I didn't even realize. It just all the girls get killed off in the middle of the game. Interesting. And yeah, and of course Nagito won. Why would he not win? Gahaha, it's me! I will be resting in the standard room. Me and Kazuichi are next. So I got a crummy room, huh? Well, it's better than scrimming with someone. It's unfortunate, Hajime. You can rest in the lounge, but try not to catch a cold. God, poor Hajime! Everyone's trusting him, and he lost the rock, paper, scissors tournament. Hey, how about you Grape Girls? Did you all pick your rooms as well?
Yeah, we did. We had a brief discussion and settled things smoothly. Sonia and I have the deluxe rooms, and apparently Akane wants one of the crummy rooms.
Why did you choose the crummy room? There's still a standard room left over.
そうじゃなくて
This is good enough for me. You guys might think it's pretty crappy, but it's a palace compared to my home.
So there is a standard room and a crummy room left.
Oh god. I don't think I'm gonna have time to do Akane's free time events, which is a shame, but like they really explain a lot of her backstory, and she just kind of sometimes just keeps putting, like, you know, it's not part of the main plot, but it actually really does inform a lot about her personality. And you know, so she mentions random things like her household is actually pretty shitty, and so she's okay with staying in the crummy room.
So there is a standard room and a crummy room left. Hajime, if you would like, please use one of them.
Huh? You can't do that!
Why not?
I mean, it's dangerous. Hajime might be the traitor, you know?
What are you saying?
Sonia-san?
What am I... Huh?
We haven't doubted Hajime at all.
つうかさ
Even I don't think you tried to trick us. It seems that you're the only one who thought that Hajime is suspicious. Really? Of all people, you're gonna say that? You're really gonna say that? This is also why I love Kazu. I love everyone in this game. It's so hard. But it's just like, what? It's like, what do you know? You're the only one who thought that Hajime is suspicious. Like, really? You, out of everyone, you're the one who's gonna say that? God, I love this game.
Hajime, you can use one of our leftover rooms.
Thank you. I'll feel bad about using the standard room, so I'll stay in the crummy room. But even so, it really helps that I have a place to sleep. Now then, it's decided. We should turn in for today. It doesn't make any sense. Kazuichi's still being like, why am I the only one who's doubting the guy who has amnesia? And so, all the guys except for me ended up staying the night on the second floor of Strawberry House. And all the girls, plus my leftover self, stayed on the second floor of Grape House. Oh yeah, also, there's a reason why... But spoilers, there's a plot reason for why Hajime is going to be in Grape House, because it will give him an optimal way to do the murder investigation when it starts. So, you know, plot. That being said, thinking about it, it'd be really funny if you actually could manually do the rock, paper, scissors tournament and actually have to lose it yourself, but I don't know how you would do it. Hi, Monami.
Jeez, just as I thought, I was forgotten. Well, I'm used to it after all.
She's probably crying, isn't she? Anyway, because like I said, at this point, Monami's whole thing this chapter is like, I'm just gonna like internalize the fact that I'm going to always be treated horribly. That's just the way I'm going to deal with it now. So this is the second floor of Grape House. And yeah, Kazuichi is one of those characters I didn't like at first, but I began to love more as I went through the game. Yeah, you know what I think so is, I don't even really remember, but I didn't really think much of Kazuichi when I first played it. But like, now he's just fun because, I mean, he feels like one of the most real characters in here, because like, he's a bit of a coward, really. You know, he's a coward and he's just like, he's trying, but he can't, like, he's not the kind of, like, you know, he's not one of those characters that has very obvious flaws, like, say, Fuyuhiko did. Like, he's just a bit of a coward and has a bit too much of a crush on Sonya, but it's not like, you know, a horrible character flaw that somebody needs to die to shake him out of it. It's just kind of how he is, you know? Oh, I'm new here. Could anyone give me a nutshell on this game? Oh, God. It's hard to explain in a nutshell, but basically, some students got taken to an island, and the Monokuma, the bear thing, is saying they have to go kill each other, and they don't really know what's going on, and it seems like there's a lot of things going on. There's like an organization that actually took them to the island, and they've got memories lost, and there's all this like basically mysterious conspiracy theories and whatever going on in the background. And in the meantime, you've got Hajime, who sort of has your player character, who sort of has amnesia, but kinda not. And right now we are in Monokuma. We were trying to look for clues, and we ended up going into Monokuma's trap. He says that this place there is no way out, and the only way out is to kill everyone. Is to kill someone. And also he says that there's no food, so he's basically saying that if you guys have to kill someone, or you're gonna starve to death in here. So, yay! And yeah. There's a video of Kazuichi just screaming, and it speaks to me. Yeah, that's the other reason. Kazuichi's, like I said, he's the coward character, and he's also the one that he gets some pretty good banter with Akane as well. So this is the second floor of Grape House.
Choosing Grape House was definitely a good decision.
What do you mean?
You see, Strawberry House is a quadrilateral, but Grape House is hexagonal. That means this place is far more spacious. It is quite a good bargain.
For a princess, you sure do think about petty stuff.
So sleepy. The deluxe rooms are the 2 rooms at the far back, right? Is it okay if we go already?
2 rooms at the front are the crappy rooms, right? Hajime, you use the room next to the lounge.
So the standard rooms across from the lounge will remain unoccupied. I shall prepare nameplates for our rooms later. I shall also include portraits of everyone's face.
You don't really need to draw our faces, but the nameplates might be a good idea.
Good night.
After reaching the limits of her sleepiness, Chiaki staggered over to her deluxe room.
Now then, I shall retire for the evening as well. Good night, everyone.
Good night. See you tomorrow. After exchanging good nights, everyone went to their guest rooms. I should get some sleep too. I think I'll sign the crumbing room next to the lounge. Okay, but can I go to the 3rd floor? Oh, right. What do you call it? My pet. Right. Okay. Yep. So, okay. Yep. This is perfect. This is the time. this is the time to... Now it's time to grind. Actually, I mean, technically I don't need to, probably, because since we're already in chapter 4, we probably don't need that much, but... Ah! Look, all of the knives, I will actually tell you though, no, it's not necessarily a maths thing, but you can actually, you know, if you remember the trial, it pretty much proves that Grape House is bigger than Strawberry House, so. Anything else? Secret boots. Sorry for the grind. Oh, this isn't really the grinding. I just wanna, I'm just gonna do this quickly. Oh, I've got 5 of these. I mean, yeah, theoretically this isn't going to be that useful, but I might as well. Just because I don't think, you know, yeah, considering since I'm over halfway through the game, so I'm probably not going to, you know, max out another virtual pet, but before the game's over, and I'm probably not going to use this file again, because I've already got a completed save file, you know, my first one, where I did island mode and everything, but, you know. What else do I have lots of? Oh yeah, the knife. One more. We're almost done, guys. I swear, please don't leave because I'm being boring. Bar, a metal tool used to remove nails and apply leverage, not to be confused with its J-shaped cousin, the crowbar. There we go, maxed out. Could be worse, you could be doing RPG grinding. You know, in all honesty, that's probably why, because since I've been playing Persona 4 as well, and Persona 4 is not really... I realize it's probably not that fun to... Well, it's probably, like, easy to stream because there is always kind of grinding in some ways. A lot of it's just kind of like, you know, this is what you're going to do today, this is what you're going to do today, yada, yada, yada. And yes, Terry was also kind of a coward and also a pervert. You know, I think they would get together well if Kazuichi and Teru, if Teru was alive for longer, they probably would have gotten together well, which is also probably the reason why he died so quickly. Yeah, okay, we can't go into the lounge yet. But hey, the portrait of the old dude is in the Grape House as well for some reason. I'm sure it's not important at all. This is a surprisingly shabby guest room. It's a little cold in here. The draft coming from the door is making me hungry. I shouldn't be talking like that. For now, I need to endure it no matter what. No matter what happens, I will definitely prevent the killing from happening. I won't let Monokuma get what he wants. Oh, this one. This is the best one. That concludes the Monokuma Theater Morse Code Edition. So do you wonder what that says? You can translate it. You can translate it. I'll give you 5 seconds. I'll tell you what it means. It says in 5 seconds. Apparently, if you translate the Morse code, it says, "Don't forget to drink your Kumatine." It's morning already. Now that there are no Monokuma announcements, I don't feel like my usual self anymore. There should be a clock in the lounge. I should head over there and see what time it is. I wasn't ready for that. Exactly. That's what's great. Okay, anyway, can I do anything else right now? Can I go? Alright. My poor friend is playing Persona 4 Golden on very hard, which get less XP and yeah. Ugh, that sounds difficult. Like, it's almost kind of sad to think of the idea that you have to, like, you know, of, like, kind of gaming Persona 4, being like, no, I can't go and start having my social links with these people, because I need to give social links with these people first, because they give me the best Personas. It's almost like, huh, man, that's kind of sad. Let's see, the time is 9 AM. It's later than I'm used to waking up, but I guess it still counts as morning. Now then, what should I do now? In this kind of situation, panicking will accomplish nothing. Might be better if I spend time like I normally do as long as I can. I should find someone to talk to, or stay in my room, conserve energy, and... It's free time! And by free time, it's free time for us to... so we can try to forget the fact that we're slowly starving to death. Yay! Okay, that's the same. That's all the same. Yeah, okay, there's that. Is anyone at Grape House? I mean, sorry, Strawberry House? No, we can't use it. There's no portrait hanging on the wall. Hope's Peak Academy founder, Izuru Kamakura. How do I pronounce this name? Oh, wait, why is this portrait even here in the first place? Yeah, I know, weird. It's not starving if you're having fun! Oh, exactly. Exactly. Anyway, so now can I go into my room? I wonder if... So there's a lot of things I need to do. First of all, one thing I do need to do is search for if I have any other hidden Monokumas around. Wait, can I... Oh, wait, no. Oh, no. I don't want to sleep. Because that just means skipping the free time events. And I want more free time events because I want to get extra Pope fragments. Right, that's why we have a bed. We need a bed because the bed is the prompt to skip any of the free time events and we want to just play through the game. Makes sense. Anyway, let's actually see where everyone is then, as we normally do in the chapter. So, Akane's still in her room, Chiaki's still in her room. Wait, wrong button. No one's in the... Can we go into the Monokuma archive? We need to do that as well, because there's a whole bunch of extra flavor text in there, so I'm gonna do that one at some point. Wait, that's Grape House. Yep, okay, and so... Sonia is just hanging out outside the Grape House. I mean, just first floor. And in Strawberry House, we've got Nekamaru on the first floor. We've got, what do you call it? We've got Nagito's hanging around in the lounge. Fuyuhiko is also hanging around the lounge in his room. Kazuichi's in his room. Gundam's in his room, and nobody's in the park. It's okay. So you know, there's a lot of interesting things about this chapter's free time events. First of all, there's a lot of them for some reason. Second of all, I'm pretty sure for reasons I, in all honesty, don't know. You can't talk to Chiaki, do Chiaki's free time events in this chapter. I'm pretty sure. If I talk to her, let me just see. Is Chiaki still sleeping?
Sorry, I'm thinking about stuff. Let's play when we get out of here.
In all honesty, even with knowledge of all the plot, I don't actually know why Chiaki doesn't talk to you. Why she doesn't let you do her free time events. But that's the other... Yeah, I don't know. I was going to explain more about my stuff, but then I'm going to spoil about everything, so... Wow, you actually can go into Sonia's room, even if she's not here. I'm going to go and check and see if I missed any hidden Actually, you know what? I bet one of the Monokumas actually is in the Monokuma archive. And yeah, and the... Oh, okay. It's... Right. Okay, that's why. So it's actually not a plot reason. Well, it's a plot reason, but it's not a plot reason. So, okay. So it's just because Chiaki's free time events are just very specifically about her going to different places and some places in the island at some points. And I guess you couldn't do that when you're stuck here. That being said, yeah, for story consistency. That being said, you can still give people your presents that include food and water when you're starving to death. So it's not perfect, but it's better than nothing. I'm just almost kind of surprised they didn't try to make a plot reason for it, but I guess not. And anyway, also yeah, so the other interesting thing about chapter 3 is this is the first time we can actually do Fuyuhiko's free time events. Because chapter 1 and 2 he was still being an asshole and didn't want to be friends with us. In fact, you know, the essentially the cutoff point is when Eye Patch Fuyuhiko comes in. Eye Patch Fuyuhiko is basically, in a way, almost a different character. Not exactly, but sort of. And so you can do his free time events once he gets the eye patch. That being said, Robot Nekomaru's free time events are exactly the same as ordinary Nekomaru's. So I guess because, you know, even though he is... I'm gonna head out. I did enjoy the stream. We'll definitely sub when I get a chance. Oh, well, thank you, Lazwitz. Thanks for showing up to the stream. I guess they're trying to say that even though he became a robot, his personality hasn't really changed, so... At least that's my assumption. Anyway, so this is the Monokuma archive. I can't remember if there's a hidden Monokuma around here, or if it's just... It would be funny if they disabled the food and drinks gifts while this part of the game. I mean, yeah, but at the same time, that'd make getting Akane's ones really difficult, because, like, she wants to get a lot of the items that she likes, the food items, so... Alright, I'm gonna go... Can I go into the Monokuma archive? I can! Alright. This part... Whoa. This area is fun, it's just pretty much almost a bonus room for flavor text. So this is the Monokuma archive that Nagito was telling me about. Apparently there are no clues that might be useful for escaping this place, but... in the future it may be necessary to know about the enemy. Hang on. Okay, so I actually think there might be a hidden Monokuma around here and I missed it at some point. I don't know. But, if you're paying attention, if you're looking at some of this stuff are items from Danganronpa 1. That baby doll, I remember that. That was in his Monokuma, these ones. The Monokuma theaters, the first ones. Maybe there's not a hidden... Or is it... No, it's not the one on the floor. Is there anything on the ceiling? No. Maybe there's not hidden? I don't know. I just don't want to... Oh, I see it. I see it. I see it. I knew there was one that... Look. Oh, that's so devious. Hang on. There it is. I got you. Yeah, got it. I knew it was there because I think I've seen somebody else collect it before, but I forgot where it was. I just knew there was one in here, and I'm pretty sure I missed it on my first playthrough. Alright. So, it's time for... Like Hajime alluded to, this place is basically not important, surprisingly. But there are lots of fun dialogues. Let's read everything in here. This book here is... Deep stories that really happened and will probably make you cry, or 1,000 volumes of That Love by Monokuma. I should pretend I never saw this. This bookshelf has... Worldwide bestseller, The 10 Killing Commandments, Monokuma's personal guide to success and happiness. Somehow I suppressed my urge to throw it on the floor and put it back on the bookshelf. Let's see what's on this bookshelf. Monokuma's Cute Meaty Diary, Volume 1. What is this? Is this Monokuma's diary? Has that guy been keeping a diary this whole time? Oh, yeah. Greetings, I'm the Monokuma in charge of Monokuma. I'm the only one who looks good in a fresh salmon jacket. Anyway, it's still pretty recent, but I made a tremendously huge discovery. And I shall share it with you guys starting now. First, squat like you're sitting in an invisible chair and put your hands behind your thighs. Then, hold that position as you raise your thighs. If you keep raising higher and higher, don't you think you'd start floating higher and higher into the air? You would, right? Right? Isn't this amazing? Isn't this a revolutionary discovery that'll cause a reform in traffic laws? But I can't do it. I don't have thighs. Bummer. It looks like there are still several volumes to this diary, but what should I do? So, okay, you can actually keep reading that one. I didn't realize this my first time, but when he says that, he means that you can keep clicking this and get new dialogue. But in the meantime, I want to look at the other ones first. What's on this bookshelf? Monokuma's latest work. There's no way my little sister is this incompetent. Yeah, that sounds like a light novel title if I've ever heard one. Does this mean Monomi? Don't tell me he writes articles when he's bored. What's on this bookshelf? Despair Boys, Monokuma's Successful Youth Edition. What a shitty title. Is that supposed to be a joke about Ultra Despair Girls? Or is it something else? God, I love Hajime. Famous Monokuma Quotes, Volume 1. Here's one free massage ticket. Of course, you're the one who's going to give the massage. However, if you keep using the free massage ticket, you will eventually master the massage fist. Never underestimate the power of the massage fist. It will impress Kenpo masters around the world. Does this one also have others? Yes, okay, this one also has multiple. Famous Monokuma Quotes, Volume 2. I'm a bear. I have no pockets. Bear, I'm a bear. Like I said, you know what? I get the feeling it's almost like Kodaka gave up with having any sort of like logical anything in this chapter. He's just like, fuck it. You know what? We'll make a building that makes no sense. And then in there there's just a place that's literally just where I can just put in all of the Monokuma quotes I came up with that I couldn't fit into the game. Famous Monokuma Quotes, Volume 3. I was hiding between the asphalt and the white line in the Metropolitan Expressway, but nobody saw me. I got really lonely and depressed, but I didn't cry. I held it in until I went to bed. Monokuma just like radiates boomer energy, if you know what I mean. I couldn't be proper and serious. That definitely describes me when I'm around salmon. Okay, that one, I don't get that one. What, you don't know? It's common sense if you're in New York. I wonder if that was in the Japanese version. You know what? Okay. About Ultra Despair Girls, the question is... Well, actually, there's two questions. The first question is, I'm playing Danganronpa. I was playing Danganronpa 1 and on 2 on a Mac, and Ultra Despair Girls and V3 can only be played on Windows computers. I do have a Windows laptop, and I did play Ultra Despair Girls on it first. The question is, I'm not sure. I might, but I don't know, really. That Windows laptop I have, I'm supposed to be using it for work, so I shouldn't really do my streams on it. But I have played all of the games, so, you know, I'm not worried about accidentally getting spoiled, but some people in the chat haven't played DR2 yet, so. Huh? I've never seen you before. Were you ever one of my servants? Hey, if you're my servant, tell me your servant number. Tuna isn't a bird because it can fly. With this, I've finished presenting my proof. Or it can't fly? I don't know. Just because I'm a bear doesn't mean I lick honey all the time. Judging me like that is a form of harassment. At my seaside veranda, I sip mint tea and watch special features about shocking videos on TV. Only during this peaceful time am I released from the darkness in my heart. I mean, I have a school laptop and I'm playing Danganronpa in it, so you should be fine. I mean, okay, that's also true, but like at the same time, I don't know. I'm an adult now, you know, I shouldn't be breaking the rules. I should be being more reasonable, you know? By transcending all living creatures, all the ladies are under my dominion. Okay, Monokuma. Oh, holy shit, how many of these? It's still fine to say, no, that's wrong, but I will never allow, no, that's wrong, lol. I accept all comers.
Those who leave me will be tailed limb from limb, or in a baby voice, whim from whim. Let's talk about something that happened a while ago, back when I was still at the safari park. At the time, the park was on the decline. Everyone there was ignoring the rules and doing whatever they wanted. And that sounds relatable, am I right? Those guys had no order at all. It was a wild world where the weak fall victim to the strong. During this time, I happened to meet a nice guy named Gorillo. As you can guess from his name, he was a pig. Gorillo was bullied at the park a lot. I disliked bullying, so I stood up for him. I used my assassination fist that I developed with radio exercises and beat all those guys in the park by force. To be continued. It's like Monokuma humor is like the humor that's purposely trying to make you upset. To be fair, Ultra's Bear Girls has a lot to do with being an adult and being reasonable, so thematically it fits. I mean, fair enough. There's also the child abuse. Yes, fair enough. After conquering the park, I became the overlord of the park in both name and reality. I should be thankful to Gorillo. He was the one who gave me the opportunity to fight. I'm not exaggerating when I say he helped me become the bear I am today. I don't normally say it because it's embarrassing, but I should take this opportunity to thank him. Gorillo, thanks to you, I was able to become strong. The taste of the pork broth ramen and deep fried pork cutlets I ate afterwards were the best, of course, after he ate him. But when I tried to eat them, it was too oily for me to finish. Sorry about that. If you're reincarnated, become a pig again. I'll probably be able to eat oily food by then. That's all for now. Bye now. What? I found it! I'm not saying that! I'm not! No! Okay, you know what? Monokuma is getting exactly what he wants here. That was the perfect I am frustrated, but I am glad that I read this. And there's more! If you're gonna lie, I'm gonna shoot you with a smelly liquid from my body. I'm good at rock, paper, scissors. Even though I can only make paper, I'll attack you with my paper with all my might, so I usually win. Shouldn't you be more complacent? It's hard to do things for other people, but you should be able to do it if you're doing it for yourself. So I think you should be more complacent, and then I think you and others will be satisfied. I feel so complacent about myself for saying such a beautiful thing. Why are you taking this game so seriously? Oh, god damn it, no! Don't fucking break the fourth wall on me, Monokuma! Stop it! So this is the end. I worked hard and read every last word, but I can honestly say I never expected anything like that. I wasted so much time. I guess the saying hindsight is 20/20 applies here. God, it's like... I don't know, it's just like a giant meta video game joke where you're like, surely you get an achievement or something, but like, nope. What happens if I press it again? There's no reason there's no reason to ever read them again. Ever. Anyway, which one was the other one that I haven't finished reading yet? Oh, I think that's a joke about Takeshi's challenge. Oh my god, it probably is. You're totally right. It probably totally is a Takeshi's challenge reference. Oh man. For those of you who don't know, Takeshi's Challenge is a video game made by somebody who didn't like video games in like the 80s, and it's basically just trying to be as frustrating as possible. And then when you get to the end, it's basically just like, don't be mad, it's just a game, bro. So, yeah. Okay, that's the same one. Is it this one then? Yeah. Yeah, at the end of the game, after enduring killing your wife, doing karaoke, not touching your controller for 26 hours. Wait, was that a thing? I know there was a thing where he had to like, no, it was another one where he had to like soak something in water, right? Or, I don't, God, it's great. Like, it's awful. Alright, anyway.
Monokuma's Cute Mini Diary Volume 2. Alright, here we go. I'm bored anyway. Let's take a quick peek at it. Hey man, what's up? Monokuma, aka Monokuma, is in the house. Straight out of Danganronpa. Oh god. You know what? I fuck it, whatever. I'm in Tokyo, just got here, yo. I'm the best, no contest. My business here is such a success. I'm a psychopath, beefy, cute little bear. Make me a t-shirt and watch me shake my derriere? Derriere? I don't even know what that means. Yo, you stunned by the ill skill of my funky, fresh rhymes? Mad love to all my Monokuma heads. I'm crying from all the passionate love I'm feeling, man. Hey, you, I'm your neighborhood say-who. I'm no brute, but I'm still a boss. Discount soy sauce. Everybody clap your hands. You got Danganronpa, baby. Amen. It looks like there are still several. Okay. This series finds new ways to surprise me. Yeah, okay. You know what? I'm very glad I read these. Like, these are all ridiculous, but I love it. Alright, what's Volume 3? I would like to talk about how I became Monokuma. Back then, I was just a lowly salaryman who worked for a food company. One day when I was helping my lover Juliet conduct research on stuffed animals, I was attacked by assassins and sustained critical injuries, which drastically changed my appearance. From there, I received emergency surgery from Juliet and obtained a body made of cotton and metal. And that's how I obtained superhuman powers. And so, I became Super Monokuma and began my revenge against the assassins who attacked me. It's wow. Okay, you know what? I think it's very obvious here that the quality control team did not, and maybe even the beta testers did not check this place very well out, because there is a lot of typos around here. Anyway, I like power. I hate powerless idiots, even though I'm too familiar with them. I'm also loved by everyone today. Oh, by the way, this is Monokuma. Today I shall tell you the circumstances leading up to my appearance in Danganronpa. Oh my god. The fourth wall is dead. Wait, what is a fourth wall? What? I guess it all started around 1905. You might know it as the year Bloody Sunday occurred in St. Petersburg. Oh god, I know about that. My manager received an offer to appear in a game by a certain company. However, my manager was actually a salmon. Plus, she was on the verge of laying her eggs, so she was extremely busy. Because of that, she was only able to write a memo that said, "Offer from Game Company S." It's pretty impressive that a salmon could even write a memo. Anyway, I was able to instantly figure it out just by looking at the memo. My genius, 100% cotton brain decided that this was an important offer that would change my life. A game company known as Company S. It's obviously that fearsome, first-rate company that gets bashed online. You know, the four-sided one. What, like, is that supposed to be Sony or something? Or like, I don't know. I don't know what that's talking about. Or Xbox? Because, like, box as full. I don't know. I don't know. I immediately put on some clothes and headed for Company S. Because, you know, like, okay. So, because, see, this was made by Spike. And that's what Company S means. So maybe something else that's... I'm thinking too hard about this. Why am I thinking? However, even though it was Company S, it wasn't actually the four-sided one. Yeah, it wasn't Sony. Okay, yeah, it was a company that's famous for lots of reasons called Spice Chunsoft. Now, I don't know if that's supposed to be a typo or not because the quality control is so bad. Oops. Oh, no, it is. Spice Chinsoft? Space Chincraft? Oh, well. Anyway, when I found out who they were, I felt so rejected that my strings started to fray. However, I'm a professional. I was touched by the producer's enthusiasm, aka cash, and I willingly consented to their offer. And that's how I ended up in Danganronpa. Wait! Holy sh... I need a... Hang on, let me I can't screenshot it. Because Wes was making this pun at me. Or making a pun about RuPaul. what is his name? Ron Paul's drag race or whatever. I don't... I swear, why am I here? Why am I here? Ah, oops. Danganronpa? It's like they're making the joke that everybody in America can't pronounce this spell Danganronpa or pronounce it. Oh well. Anyway, as punishment for making me misunderstand, I decided to eat my wife for dinner that night. Literally. And ever since then, my eyes have been open to the tasty flavor of salmon. Oh, there's still more! I've come this far. I can't stop now. Hello, I'm Monokuma. Today I shall teach you the best way to arrange a meeting with me. I'll bet you guys want to see me so badly. You're like a bunch of dogs barking like crazy and stretching your leashes to the limit. So, first you need to prepare your money. Ideally, you want to prepare around $88. Danganronpa 2 should cost $44, including sales tax. Just like life, it's important to take any action with plenty of money in your hands. Next, head over to the nearest video game store and tell a staff member, I want to buy Danganronpa 2. Make sure you say it real loud so the other customers in the store can hear you. I want to buy Danganronpa 2, starring the famously cute Monokuma. The staff will tenderly bring you the item, as if they're carrying a newborn infant. And if you just give them money in exchange, you'll be able to splendidly obtain Danganronpa 2. But wait, don't rush! The game will be wrapped with clear plastic that you must rip open. That's right, rip off the plastic. The only person who has any right to rip off the plastic is the first person to buy it. Rip off the plastic gently, as if you're undressing a lover. Once you finish with that, you'll be able to take the game card out of the case. All you have to do now is insert the game card into your PS Vita. Oh, yeah, I mean, the PS Vita. That's definitely how I'm playing this. But once again, don't rush. After you take out the game card, you must intentionally break it in half. Why would I do something so crazy? Is what you might be wondering, but don't worry. The fact that you prepared more than enough money will be very useful here. You must immediately return to the video game store and yell loudly at the staff, please give me another copy of Danganronpa 2, starring the modern-day sex symbol, Monokuma. If you follow these orders, you'll finally be able to meet me. Yep, wasn't that an amazing lecture? I haven't said anything impossible. Seriously. With this, I finished reading every volume of Monokuma's diary. It took me a while, but now I feel this pleasant exhaustion, as if I accomplished something important. Yeah, right. Thanks, Hajime. Thanks for that. And God, I hope people didn't take this game too, like, you know, tried to be funny and trolly and, like, actually did that. Because, like, you know, I feel sorry for the game retail staff who have to deal with something like that if they actually took the prank seriously. Oh shit, you can actually reread these. You can actually reread any of those ones that you want. No thanks. Anyway, that's the Monokuma archive. It's a fun little piece of trivia there that you wouldn't necessarily know unless you care too much about this game. You get nothing out of it except that one hidden Monokuma, so I think I only have one left, and I think maybe that's in the investigation. I can't remember though. Anyway, so enough with distractions. I spent like half an hour there. It's time for some free time events. And like I said, I'm glad that you guys enjoyed it though. God bless Atua for that room, exactly. I'm gonna finish off Gundam's free time events. We definitely have enough. And so where is Gundam's in his room, right? So I don't want to take the elevator because that takes a while. So let's just teleport to Strawberry House. Actually, no, you know what? Tell you what. You know what? No, actually, I will go down manually because I just want to see if anyone says anything while I'm on the way. Monokuma reference room. Okay. I thought you had 2 bookcases. I was wrong. Yeah, God, no. The Monokuma archive is fun. At least if you like this game. And you like stupid Monokuma dialogue because it's just all that. Honestly, I get the feeling Kodaka or whoever was responsible for that stuff was having way too much fun to this game, this chapter. I am still not used to Nekomaru's new appearance. Anyway, let's see who else is around first. And by that I mean I'm maxing out Gundam first. I'm sorry, Sonia. Gundam's ones are funnier. Oh, Sakura. Anyway, let's go to the elevator. Okay, yeah. So it just has that little. Oh, Nalite B subscribed. Oh, followed? I don't know. Thanks for the follow. I know you. You're one of my old YouTube people. Although you're probably not watching, but maybe you're just, I don't know. Hi Nakamaru. Can we actually... Of course you'd be surprised by this metallic body of mine. However, I'm still me. I hope we get along like we did before. Anyway, okay. So anyway, Gundam's in his room, so we're gonna go to talk to Gundam. And so we can't go into the final dead room, can we? According to Monokuma, yeah. The octagon where the ultimate weapon is waiting, supposedly. What's that even mean? How stupid. Who the hell's gonna do that? Oh, man. Reminds me, yeah, I saw this fan art on Twitter today of just all the Danganronpa protagonists that have these, like, nice little inspirational, like, jackets with inspirational text on the text on the back of them. And they're all just like, oh, you know, believe in yourself, you know, don't give up on hope, and that kind of stuff. And then Hajime just says, like, fuck off. And, like that's a bit of an exaggeration. Hajime is not that rude, but, yeah, that's kind of his attitude sometimes. It's funny. Welcome, Hajime. What are you welcoming me for? It's probably because you're staying at Grape House. For some reason, you feel like a guest. If I offended you at all, I apologize. No, there's no need to apologize. Oh yeah, while we're at it, I should let you know our room assignment. So Deluxe room at the back towards the lounge area is my room. Across from that's Gundam's room, and Nekomaru's in the standard room next to mine. Next to Nekomaru's room is Kazuichi's room, and across from that is Fuyuhiko's room. Of course, we're using the portrait Sonia drew in place of nameplates on our door. So even if you don't remember, it'll be okay as long as you use that as a sign. I didn't know she drew portraits for the guys. For Princess, Sonia is very diligent. Drawing a portrait of a lowly human like me. I might drown from an undeserved honor. Sonia's merciful heart might be ultimate level 2. Even in this situation, he still acts like this. Oh, okay. Wait, so I can't actually... Hang on. Okay, so you can actually hang out with Nagito. But they just give you that text at the beginning. Alright, so that bit's not necessarily canon, but, right, map. Yep, so Fuyuhiko's in his room, and so is Kazuichi, and so is Gundam. There's so much I want to talk about Hajime, but I won't. Yeah, because spoilers, but don't worry, I love Hajime too. You're not alone. I love Hajime too. I just want to see what anybody says around this chapter. Anyway, okay. Alright, let's actually progress the plot and talk to Gundam. I have all of those earrings. He'll love it. And an iguana, I think. It'll be perfect. Anyway, that's Nagito's room. Okay, but you actually can go into Nagito's room, but there's nothing here. No. It's just the usual deluxe rooms. Anyway, okay. Let's finally talk to Gundam. Aren't you mistaking which door to knock? I'm not God, you know. Alright, let's talk to Gundam. I guess I'll listen to your foolish talk. You'd better be grateful. Yay, we spent some time with Gundam. Anyway, I have 5 gazillion presents. Alright. He actually might like the sunflower seeds, but, well, I don't have those. The ice, salt. Basically, he likes things that look like animals and things that look like Chunibyo stuff. So, jeans. What is that? A spike? No. Glass. Yeah, so I've got all those earrings, but let's see if I've got anything unique that might be interesting. Wait, what is that? Those who possess will be able to speak to ghosts. Interesting. He might like that as well, but maybe not. I don't know. The mail cylinder, the infrared thermometer, Mr. Stapler, the fun box, and the fun plane. Oh, that would be great for Chiaki, but I'm almost finished Chiaki. Power gauntlet. Stone, message in a bottle, alt radio, dolls. I know he likes this one, I think, actually. I think he likes this. Not a bad choice coming from you. I should be able to make effective use of this. If you obtain something again, come show it to me. Don't get any closer. I already know what you're thinking. What do you know that even I don't know? Hey, that's what Byakuya says. Now then, summon your familiar. No, I don't have anything like that. You've come challenging me many times. I thought you finally obtained at least one familiar. Just as I thought, you are a mere human, and a strange one at that. Despite what he's saying, Gundam doesn't seem all that annoyed. Is he opening up to me a little? However, you probably don't understand how pointless this place is for a demon beast tamer. Now that you mention it, even though this is a tropical island, I don't really see any wild animals. Especially now that we're trapped in here, but we can't... The free time events don't change on Chapter 4, so... If this place really was a normal tropical island, I wouldn't have time to talk to you so freely. Many beasts inhabit the thick forests. There may even be rare species that only exist in this land. Just thinking about it makes me tingle. Wow, he's smiling right now. I seem to recall seeing a cow at the ranch. I'm not interested in some domesticated animal. I had a feeling you'd say that. I bet you're doing Gundam because he's due for trouble soon? No, I'm sure he'll be fine. You know what? I'm not even going to answer. You figure it out for yourself, but don't spoil it. After all, I cannot look at it without feeling pity. Huh? That's a bit unexpected. Such creatures are born to be eaten by humans. Even if I had the all-seeing eye, I couldn't change that fate. No, don't you dare spoil it! Get off the wiki, Robin! Get off the fucking wiki! You're gonna spoil the entire game for yourself. Thus, I tried to not involve myself with livestock. It would bring a calamity onto my mind after all. Gundam understands the feelings of animals, so this must be a complicated subject for him. Yeah. I appear to be getting oddly sentimental since I haven't encountered any new demon beasts. I've tamed various creatures such as the Cerberus, the Phoenix, and even the Midgard Serpent. Okay, cool, great, you're not actually going to the wiki, good to know. It probably means dogs, birds, and lizards? When you say tamed, what exactly does that entail? I guess it's fine to tell a mere human. I don't believe that you'll get in my way. Basically, you must say, good girl, good girl. Huh? You must repeatedly speak to them and make sure they understand that there is no ill will on our end. In order to do that, you need to appear innocent. Of course, there are some who like to be touched and some that don't. It's better if you keep the basics down. Afterwards, as long as you spend a long time together, you'll eventually start to hear your partner's words. I'm pretty sure that only happens to ultimate breeders. But Gundam seems different from usual when he talks about animals. Somehow his face seems gentler. He must really love animals. Now then, I wonder if there are evil demon beasts that will rile me up on this island somewhere. Monokuma and Monami are sort of shaped like animals. They are no good. Anything that can talk will eventually betray you. And most importantly, they aren't cute. I agree. I don't plan to betray you at all. Oh, he realizes. Hajime is realizing it too. When Gundam's just like, anything that talks will eventually betray you. He's just talking about people. Gundam, So I love him. He's just like so innocent and cute. He's like, I can't communicate with people. They just betray you. Oh, Gundam, we'll be your friend. Such exaggerations coming from a mere human like you. However, that's a nice line. Gundam left the area with a different smile on his face than usual. I hope we'll be able to understand each other, even if it's just a little bit at a time. Yay, hope fragments! Seen Gundam walk away, left the area. Now what do I do? What else is... there should be time for me to move her. Okay. So, okay, this is the chapter with loads of free time events, because there's nothing else to do, really. Sorry, yeah. But we still can't talk to Chiaki. Sadly. I guess this is the afternoon section, right? So, map. What's everyone doing in the afternoon section? So Chiaki's at the lounge this time, and okay. Sonya's outside the Monokuma archive, and Kazuichi's Grape House. Interesting. Meanwhile, in Grape House, in Strawberry House, we've got Fuyuhiko on the first floor. We've got, oh, cute! Akane and Nekomaru together in the lounge. I wonder what they're talking about. And yeah, and Gundam's at the indoor park because he's basically talking to he's feeding his hamsters with the sunflower seeds in the park. I just want to see if Akane and Nekomaru have anything to talk about, or they just have the same kinds of dialogue as usual. Ghost Nekomaru must be way stronger now. He's a robot. Of course he wants us. You know, it's funny. So yeah, the whole thing about him having a soda fountain from his eyes. So I do wonder if they actually use it, or and so they're not going to die of thirst, but they're going to die of hunger. They could die of hunger, which would take longer and would be sadder, really. Anyway, It's almost like this is like the most gamey part of the game, if you know what I mean. Just because, yeah, Akane radiates huge Goku energy. I mean, I know. I mean, like that part in chapter 3 is literally just a Dragon Ball reference. What happened, Hajime? Don't waste your energy wandering around. I love Fuyuhiko as well. I didn't really do his free time events, but I kind of should have. But I mean, I'm so far into Gundams now. I'm probably not going to, you know, do anything else. You can't die of hunger if you eat your friends. God, let's not talk about that. So yeah, what's Kazuichi doing anyway around here? Anyway, then I'll talk to Gundam. Just in case. I'm only asking you this just in case. You better not have done anything weird with Miss Sonya while you were rooming with her. No, we're okay. We're okay. We're not gonna do anything to Sonya. Anyway, now let's talk to Gundam. For realsies this time. For realsies. Grape. No, strawberry. Strawberry. There we go. Here I am. Is this pattern some sort of insect puppetry? But how foolish of them to involve me as its sacrifice. Don't make me get serious. Do you want me to purge your soul from the cycle of rebirth? I spent some time with Gundam, even though he's still acting weird at a time like this. Anyway, okay, I could give him the water. Can't give that stuff. I can't give the undergarments, no. Wait, what? A certain sword technique's named after Sayaka Mizuno? Okay, that's a weird Danganronpa 1 reference. Anyway, I guess I'll just give... No, I've already given him the... give him, I guess I could give him the iguana. You know what? Sure. Okay, that's safe. Yeah. Hold it. If you come any closer. I know, I won't get close to you. It appears that you finally noticed. The blood that flows within me bears a fearsome curse. Of course it does. Ever since I was young, this body of mine was exposed to so many poisons that it became poisonous itself. If a mere human like you ever touched me, you will immediately decompose and wither away. Thus, I've been trying to make sure you don't get too close to me. Does that mean you've been thinking of me? Don't get ahead of yourself. Even if you're just a foolish human, I'm not so cruel as to yearn for a meaningless death. Can I assume that he's blushing? But he says his blood is poison. What would be the advantage of that? It's not an issue of gains and losses. I became like this because I had to. I have to be like this, even if I don't want to be. I've been putting poison in my body ever since I was young. Sounds somewhat plausible. Could it be? Hang on. Getting ready to poison someone. You enjoy poison. Okay, I know what the answer is. I just want to see what he says if he says the other ones. There's no way you actually like drinking poison, right? Oh, I don't dislike your interpretation. It seems just trying to understand a little. Oh. Okay. Alright. What else is this one? Maybe you're building up poison because they're prepared to poison someone? How cliche! It definitely suits a beginner like you. What are you talking about? Alright. So, that's the answer. Was your mother's cooking bad? You know what? In hindsight, it makes more sense. I feel like this makes more logical sense than Hajime just coming up with all of the backstories to think about things. He's like, I don't know, maybe this. And then he's like, is it your mother's cooking? Crap! I was only joking, but it sounds like that was exactly it. You wouldn't understand how much pain I had to endure. Plus, that woman would cry if I didn't finish my plate. What choice did I have but to suffer in silence? Don't you feel better now you've talked about it? I mean, you're actually a really kind guy. Anyway, now that you understand, you shouldn't come any closer to me. Know that if you ever touch me, it would mean death for you. But that's really lonesome. Hey, Gundam, can I ask you something? Thanks for the follow, Despair Doctor. If you have the fortitude to ask me that. I didn't even say anything yet. When you were in grade school, did you ever hold hands with any of the other kids? It's obvious now, but at the time, I was faking my condition. By moving next to the teacher who served me, I was able to avoid questions and survive without any problems. Did you ever have to do a folk dance? You don't understand! That is a ceremony for summoning evil deities. Fortunately, the school nurse was in the same tribe as me, so I was able to leave without getting involved. Oh, yay! Gundam emotes. Hell yes. Oh yeah, you're also in Chris Turrigley fella's Discord server. I'm in that one as well, so awesome. I see. And here you go, basically, we get their Gundams, and he's just realized, he's just like, he just was basically just hiding away and, like, getting the teacher's help because he didn't want to touch people and didn't want to get close to the other kids, and it's so sad. I love him. It might have been bad for me to point out something so unnecessary. I don't know what to say to him anymore. So then, what kind of people are okay to get close to you? Anyone whose power matches my own. Or... No, there's no way such a being exists. You should just forget about that. For your sake. With those words, Gundam walked away. He seemed very lonely. What was he gonna say? If he just told me, maybe I could have done something about it. And if I had, maybe he wouldn't have shouted nonsense at me. Alright, is it nighttime? There should be. Oh no, okay, yeah, that's the thing. Right, I forgot about that. There's like, I think there's like 5 free time events in this. So I could do Gundams and then get started on somebody else as well. It'd be great. Oh man, Chibi, you're pooping a lot right now. He's an introvert that likes anime and animals who gave my childhood story to this game. I mean, that's the thing, you know, like every character is relatable in some way. It's great. Like, I can relate to basically everyone in this game. Wait, wrong button. Not the pet. I want to go to the map, see where everyone is. Alright, so now we've got Akane's back in her room. Kazuichi's still at Grape House. Of course, Nagito's looking at the Monokuma archive. No one's... Alright, and then in Strawberry House, Fuyuhiko's at the lounge, Nekamaru's in his room, Gundam's in his room. Alright, so Gundam's in his room, that's where we need to go. What does Nagito say in the Monokuma archive, though? I know a lot of people actually do, some people do Nagito's events, free time events in this, so it's cool. I just wonder what you have to say around this area. Do you have anything to say, or?
Yeah.
What do you mean? You're getting along with the girls at Grape House? Nope. Anyway, bye Nagito. I mean, I could... I don't want to do... I could do Nagito's free time events, but... I don't know. Anyway, I'm finishing Gundam. I'd rather do the characters I like more, and the ones where I like their free time events more. Nagito's, they're interesting. They don't really justify his behavior, but they kind of explain some of it. But I still think he's a kind of terrible person, so. Alright, I don't think. Okay. Heed my warning. Beware the Dark Queen. It seems her true power has not awakened yet. Oops, I've said too much. Gundam, what are you and Sonya doing? There's no need to be that afraid. I doubt she'd awaken immediately. Even now, the Dark Queen's power is still struggling against the abyss that consumes the darkness. Gundam continues to talk about this fantasized version of Sonya that he made up on his own. God, the Sundam! Oh, the Sundam. No, you can actually. No, okay. The thing with Nagito's free time events is you have to do the first one in chapter 1, and then you have to do the others after chapter 1. Because basically, the way that it works is the chapter 1 is him acting relatively normal to kind of, lull you into a false sense of security and not make you suspect him, during chapter 1. And then after chapter 1, it's like, that's when you see him all crazy and Hajime is like, I don't really want to hang out with him, so. But goddamn, the Sundam is beautiful. I love it. I'm glad I saw that dialogue. So good. Anyway, all right. I guess I'll give him the last crush, one of the other earrings. Great work, my servant. It is said 5 valuable assets exist in this world. You have my gratitude for discovering one of them. Thank you. Fun fact, Chris Tergliafello says the same birthday as Sonya. Aw, there you go. That's really cute. He doesn't seem like his usual self. Oh, I think this is the final one. It's so cute. Let's go. Why do you keep following me? In truth, there's no way I'd ever associate with someone like you. But still, why do you continue to hound me? Does this mean my absolute mental defenses are wearing off? I don't know what you think this is, but we're friends who are working together to escape? But what the? He seized up all of a sudden. Settle down, my wicked arm. Are you a Kozadama user?
You wish to manipulate me with false words and cheap tricks, don't you? I'm not trying to manipulate you at all. In fact, you're the one who said I'm just a mere human with no special abilities whatsoever. You wouldn't understand. I'm in isolation for a reason. There will never be a day when you understand why I became who I am.
破滅させる
I'm the offspring of an angel and a devil, a cursed being shunned and rejected by everything in this world. Once I lose the only thing I love, I'm destined to spend my last days being devoured alive by demon beasts.
我が名は田中ガンダム
Truly, I am mankind's natural foe, evil incarnate, a walking cataclysm, a shapeless insanity, Gundam Tanaka. He sounds like his normal self, but there's definitely something different about him. There might be a kernel of truth hidden in the words he just spoke. It's true, I don't know anything about what drove you to this point. But I definitely believe that you're my friend. If I didn't think that, I wouldn't be able to go on. That's it. That's the only reason. As long as you're my friend, I have no desire to take anything away from you or try to force you to change.
これも因果律の定めか
Seems that I completely misread you. And yeah, another fun fact, the Gundam and Sonya's stage actors are married. So beautiful. The Sundam. I never expected a human like you to contain a singularity. Have I been promoted from a mere human? You asked me the other day what sort of existence would be capable of touching me.
現れたか
The answer to that is the singularity. A being who can make the impossible possible by overcoming various limitations. Am I really that amazing?
貴様
Don't get ahead of yourself. A simple creature like you does not have that much power.
俺様はまだ
However
半分の力も出していない
I can lend you my powers as long as you yearn for them. Oh yeah, there's some Danganronpa stage plays. There's in fact there's a Danganronpa 1 and Danganronpa 2 1 and even a Danganronpa 3 1. Not a V3 one yet, that is. Who knows? Maybe there will be one in the future. Then I'll leave this to you.
なんだと
For you to say that so easily.
よかろう
Well, who cares? Lend me your hand. I stuck out my hand like he told me to, and after some hesitation, Gundam slowly gripped my hand. His hand felt like a normal person's hand, and I definitely didn't wither away and die.
これで契約は完了だ俺様の許可なく死ぬことは許さんぞ
I really want to say that to him too, but he'll definitely yell at me if I do. Instead, I gripped Gundam's hand so tightly that it started hurting. It somehow became a battle of endurance, but I felt a strong bond between Gundam and me. Which reminds me, it's been a long time since I felt so happy being acknowledged by someone. Yay! We've maxed out Gundam's one! You just unlocked the skill! Infinity Unlimited Flame! Hell yeah, give yourself a pat on the back. Oh yeah, that's the... I forgot! This is the other reason why I wanted to do Gundam's free time events. If you're wondering why it looks so weird, I'll show you. Gundam spent all day teaching me to use that ability. By the time I returned to my room, I was exhausted. No, the stage plays haven't been translated, no. I've seen a raw of it, but there's no translation. It's just the roar of it, of like a cam rip, you know, like everyone used to do for Hamilton. What time is it right now? Huh, it's already 10 p.m. Just as I thought. I can't get a sense of time, what time it is when there's no Windows or Monokuma announcements. It's still a little early, but I should go back to my room. So yeah, okay. I'll show guys. Let me show you Gundam's underwear. Presents. Oh yeah, the Ibuki's concerts in the stage play as well. Yeah, that was very cute. Okay.
Gundam's favorite, invisible underwear. You can't tell if it's really there or not. Apparently, humans with low astral vision cannot see it. I think they're implying that Gundam doesn't wear underwear. And he just says, oh, they're invisible, and your astral power is not high enough to see them. It's fun when even the stupid fan service, everybody gets underwear things. Give you fun stuff like that. Fun flavor text. Anyway, that's E-Movie's ones. Yep, Gundam basically goes commando, and he's great. We love him, don't we? Wait, can we actually leave the room? Anything different? Nah. Wait. Can we actually talk to people though? No, okay, we can't do anything else. We have to go back to our room. Can I? At least, wait, can I? Hang on, can I go down the stairs? No. Okay, alright. In sense, you got no. I mean, we don't actually get their underwear in the first place. It's not real. I don't think. Anyway, let's go to bed. That was a good day. We held hands with Gundam. It's a very good, productive day. I'm trying to do my very best not to worry, but even I have my limits. I'm hungry. Ooh, I had that! Jeez, are you whining already? It's only your second day! It's so G's of you to do this. All I can say is G's. You should just stop being stubborn. Hurry up and start the killing already. What do you want? My, you don't even have the energy to be mad, huh? Well, I have good news for you guys. You've lost all your drive since you guys got here, right? You have the drive of an old man in his 50s. In order for you guys to get your energy back, I'm providing a special service with all my heart. So, everyone please gather at Grape Tower tomorrow morning at 7 a.m. 7 in the morning? There's no alarm clock in this room. How do you expect us to wake up? That's your responsibility, so you figure it out. By the way, being late is strictly prohibited. Okay then, goodbye! Service with all your heart. Huh. It's no use. My stomach feels so empty, I can't stop thinking about food. If I know Monokuma, there's no way he'll provide that for us. Damn it. I pulled up the thin covers of my futon, desperately trying to ignore my hunger pangs, and went to sleep. Yeah, I mean, in Monokuma's defense, humans can usually survive at least 5 days a week without food, so Hajime is complaining just a bit too early. I mean, yeah, in a way. But I mean, listen, I've gone on 24-hour fasts, and they're pretty difficult. So, you know, I like this has been at least like more than 24 hours at this point. But yeah, I'm going to hope that maybe they can drink. They have been drinking from Nekomaru's soda fountain, so they're not like dehydrated, they're just hungry? Maybe? I don't know. Today I interviewed random strangers on the street and asked them, what do you hate about Monokuma? Here are the results. He has a foul mouth, a terrible personality, and he's a rude pig. But he's still popular despite all that. He's a lazy ass who doesn't work hard at all, and yet he's more skilled and better than people who do. Not only did God give him both hands, God gave him everything. He always talks crap about others, but nobody really talks crap about him. That he's willing to die to protect the women he loves. That he can't live without me. That he's usually cold towards me, but he takes good care of me when I'm sick. He always slaps me around when he drinks, but afterwards he cries and gently hugs me. I hate that his job changes every time he gets a new job. He's extremely responsive when other people say things like drinks, group dates, and promotions. I hate that my daughter suddenly got curvier after she enrolled in middle school. Those were the results. Ah, I'm so loved. I don't think I'll belong to one person for a while. I'm starting to feel this strange chill. Well, it obviously must be from hunger. What time is it now? I sat up much slower than usual, then headed straight to the lounge. 6:30 a.m. It's a miracle I was able to wake up. As I recall, it's bad if we don't gather at Grape Tower by 7 a.m. Don't expect much from Monokuma, but I guess I should go for now. Is there anyone around? No. Just the old dude. Staring at us, slowly dying from hunger. Oh shit, wait, is this the part where... I can't remember, but at some point your movement speed actually goes slower because you're so tired and hungry. I think that might be the case. You can tell when you're going down the stairs because that's always the same. Hajime, do you remember our promise? Promise? You mean continuing your lecture on the 3 laws of robotics? Wait, holy shit, this is still going? I didn't even realize. It is only proper that I keep our promise, so I shall explain. Well, I guess I'll let her talk. First, let us review. The first law is safety, the second law is obedience, and the third law is self-defense, correct? Now, regarding the second law of obedience, it is possible for it to conflict with the first law. Conflict? I see, if a robot was ever ordered to harm a human, huh? Correct, Amundo. Please don't say that again. In any event, it is said that robots do not necessarily need to obey the second law. Regardless, the 3 laws of robotics are quite abstract, so there are a lot of other issues. Seriously, why does Sonia know so much about this? Do all royalty possess such forbidden knowledge? Okay, can I go upstairs? Okay, no. Who is ordering Monokuma? We know what he is. Well, do we though? I mean, last Monokuma was being controlled by Junko and Ishima, but is Junko... I mean, we thought she was dead, right? So, I don't know if it's that simple this time. But yeah, you can see, I'm pretty sure we walked slower down the stairs than we did before. Since we're all tired and hungry, we're walking, our movement speed's slower now. Akane, what are you doing here? Well, I've been thinking about this statue. It's not alive or anything, but it has a strong aura. I can't think of it as a regular human aura. This thing might be the most powerful creature on the island. That sure gets me going. Is this a person? The nameplate says ogre, so isn't this a statue of an ogre? Ogre or whatever, it's fine as long as it's strong. Oh, it looks like it's almost time. I'll head over to Grape Tower first. Is she thinking about fighting the strongest creature on the island? Now I just want to cry because that's the thing. You know, if Akane and Sakura met, Akane would, love it. Because Sakura is, strongest there is. And Sakura would totally be willing to be, mentor Akane probably, like Nekomaru does. It'd be so cute. In fact, the Ultimate Talent Development Plan is a thing where, she just, in that, which is this weird AU where everybody is nice and happy and no murders happen, and she's just, keeps challenging, Sakura, and Sakura keeps beating her, but is, telling her how she's improving, and it's so nice. It's so nice. It's so nice. Well, we can still see it in fanfics. That's true. That is true. There aren't many fanfics. I have to just find it under all of the Komahina. I'm totally not salty that the things I like about Danganronpa don't have fanfics of them. Good morning, Chiaki. Are you going to Grape Tower? She walked by me without even replying. Hey, Chiaki? I was sleeping. You were sleeping? Isn't it dangerous to sleepwalk? Don't fall asleep while I'm asking that.
Ohayo. I'll be fine, I think.
You don't look fine at all. Want to go to Grape Tower together?
I feel fine, I think. Is she really okay?
Sakura was too good for this world. Oh man, definitely. Sakura was definitely best girl, and I'd say Chihiro was best boy. Spoilers. Anyway, so I think we just gotta go to the elevator now, right? I can't go to the bathrooms, can I? We cannot go to the bathroom, sadly. Oh, okay. Alright, it's Grape Tower. I always forget which tower you gotta go to. Whatever. Strawberry Tower, Grape Tower, Blueberry Tower. Like hell if I know. At least Shiaki is saving energy, I guess. I mean, yeah, but considering how often she falls asleep, I don't know if she has much energy in reserve to begin with. Or at least, like, by default. Everyone who gathered here has pale faces. Man, I'm tired. I'm seriously so tired. Stop complaining. You're bringing me down. I'm exhausted. Not only can we not eat food, but we're forced to come here early in the morning. This isn't about just you. We're all getting screwed here. But we're getting screwed the most. Obviously, we're more tired than everyone else. I mean, we had to take the contact elevator and get here from Strawberry House. So we had to walk all the way from Strawberry Hall to the elevator, then walk all the way over here. The longer you walk, the more calories you burn, so obviously we're more tired than you guys. Stop whining! You're fine. You don't have to worry about getting hungry, since you're a robot. I'm in a similar situation. I left my charger inside the cottage. Man, you guys are already starting to brag about how unhealthy you are. You've got a lot of nerve coming here. Now that we have all gathered here so early in the morning, what do you intend to make us do this time? I just want everyone to be healthy again. Healthy? You're losing your drive because you're burning rubber down the unhealthy highway, right? I'm offering this service so you can all feel healthy again. So, from this day forward, I'd like you to make Monokuma Tai Chi part of your daily routine every morning. Monokuma Tai Chi? Alright, start the music! You know, this is and now I'm just suddenly remembering. Remember how there was a scene like this in Danganronpa 1? And it was just as weird there as it is here. Poor Hajime, he's so tired, even his ahoge is drooping. This is clearly affecting my hunger. Why exactly do we have to do this? We sure worked up a good sweat. Staying healthy is definitely super important. We did a bunch of pointless exercises thanks to you, and now we're hungrier than ever. I can't move. The road to good health is not an easy one. It might be painful, but we'll do this again tomorrow. I should be mad at Monokuma, but I'm digging this Tai Chi music. Unless something big happens, I won't allow any tardies or absences. Make sure you remember that. You intend to keep making us do this? Guys, I don't think I'm gonna last till tomorrow. Enough already. How much longer is it gonna last? Didn't he say until the killing starts? It seems the plausibility of those words is finally starting to affect us. If this persists any longer, it wouldn't surprise me if something really did happen. I don't want to die in a place like this. If I'm gonna die in a place like this, I might as well... What are you saying? Calm down. I gotta fucking calm down. There's no food. There's no way to escape. If this goes on, everyone's gonna starve to death. Wait, are you just telling us to just wait until we starve to death? I'd rather have that happen to us than have our friends kill each other. Huh? Do you mean that you'd rather die?
Huh?
I got it. You're just saying that because you're the traitor. What? You're planning to make us all weak so you can kill us all. What are you saying? Fessa, you've been secretly getting your food from your future Foundation buddies, haven't you? I swear, you better. Chiaki. Making a scene is just gonna make us hungrier. So, let's just calm down for now. You're right. Even if you guys fight, our situation isn't gonna change.
逃れられんようだな。
Wait to die from impending starvation. Or wait for someone to kill someone else before that happens. So why doesn't Akane, the biggest of all the friends, just eat the rest of the friends? I mean, knowing Akane, I'm a bit worried that she might. At any rate, it's a rather difficult situation. And yeah, she said that in English, which is kind of interesting. I don't know why. Which is the true hope. I'll just follow what everyone else decides. If you're going to choose, you should hurry. The longer we kept waiting, the closer we get to death. The conversation ended there. It seems nobody had the energy to keep talking or arguing. So we silently left Grave Tower. I'm just standing, but I feel dizzy. My sense of balance is off. It's like I'm in a rocking boat or something. That doesn't mean I should just stay put. If I leave this matter alone, something bad might happen. It's not like I'm worried, but I should go see how everyone else is doing. Oh shit, yeah, okay. So now it's free time with sad music and slow walking speed. Right. This is real depression hours now. But at least we finished Gundams. So now I'm honestly actually thinking about doing Fuyuhiko's. Because spoiler alert, I know how many free time events we get. And I think I might actually do Fuyuhiko's just because I don't normally do his. I don't remember them very well. Hajime, don't worry about Kazui, he said. I don't think you're a traitor at all. Alright. But anyway, let's see where everyone else is, though. Map. Anyway, so everyone else... Yeah, so the girls are all in their rooms. And... where are the rest of the boys? Nagito's just hanging around, and Fuyuhiko's in the crummy room. Things doing his... feeding his hamsters. Where's Kazui? Kazuichi's in the grape house again. Yeah, at the first floor. He's not... See, what happens if... What does Kazuichi say, though, if we talk to him? Given that he was going around being all suspicious about us? He walked away. Does he still think I'm the traitor? Okay, so we actually can't talk to Kazuichi, though. Which makes sense. Now... I think you could talk to Kazuichi yesterday, but you can't now. Wow, you poop a lot, baby. So yeah, now... Alright, so we can't, so we can't talk to Kazuichi now because he doesn't trust us. What's Nagito even doing? I don't want to rush into making a decision, but I don't think we really have much time left. Hey, I'm just like, it's interesting, of course, by having this music just makes you think about the kind of impending starvation every step we take. But then again, at least it's not like the music in V3, the siren music. It's not like panicky, it's just depressing. Taichi, is he fucking serious? I'm gonna talk to you. Just gonna tell you right now, hanging out with someone like me isn't all that fun. I spent time today talking with Yuhiko. Yay! I know we had a thing about there was a thing of Yakuza films, right? Hang on. See, giving that to me, it's pretty considerate. You'd make an awesome underling. Hey, Yuhiko, how's that wound on your stomach doing? So yeah, so you can't actually talk to him until after chapter 3, where he's like actually recovered from the wound on his stomach.
Huh?
It's fine. Nothing to worry about. I thought you'd say that. You must have abnormally strong willpower to actually slice open your own stomach like that. Then again, you are the ultimate Yakuza. I just have Yakuza blood flowing through my veins. I cannot read. There's nothing strong about that. You know, I did some thinking about this when I was in the hospital. Like, maybe this is all a dream. A dream, huh? How great would that be? Sorry. Obviously, you'd be thinking about that more than I would.
Yeah.
It's not true. I've seen plenty of people die up until now. And as long as I'm buried with the Kazuryu name, I'll always be dealing with a mountain of bodies. You guys aren't like me. It's a sick joke to see students who live honest lives bumping each other off like this. This guy's always known violence and death. I see. He's used to it. He's scared to talk to me? Huh? There's no need to hide it. I'm used to being treated with caution by everyone. The world is a barbaric place, especially my world. Everyone I know tries to settle things with violence. You guys have different values than I do. My old man likes to say, predators are always stronger than their prey. He's a hothead. Even if it's just a minor argument, he'll come at you with everything he's got. And when him and my mum fight, she seriously tries to kill him. Being a Yakuza means you can even kill the man you love to get your point across. I've been hearing stuff like that since before I was old enough to understand what's going on around me. That's a pretty outrageous home life. The worlds we both live in couldn't be more different. There are a few times where I nearly got killed in the aftermath of my parents' fights. But whenever something like that happened, Pekka was always there by my side. I'm sorry, I made you remember something painful.
Huh?
What? You don't need to apologize for that, you strange bastard. But still, I'm the rightful successor of the Kazuryu clan. I don't get overwhelmed very easily. By the time I was in 2nd grade, I didn't cry even if I lost a fight. I see. Good for you. Good for me? Don't treat me like a kid. I don't really know what else to say to him. Anyway, it's not much, but I am starting to get to know Yuhiko a little better. I have to talk to them. So now what happens? Should be time. Alright. Alright, I think I can't remember. I think this is the last one. Food. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Oh god. Okay. Oh shit. Okay. Shit. The music's cut off altogether now. Damn, this is like a bad creepypasta or some shit. Anyway, where is everyone? Will you help me? Akane and Sonya are just in their rooms. Can I still... Let me see, can I talk to Kazuichi? Or is he still running away from me? How should I put this? I'm gonna stop suspecting you for now. I mean, it's a waste of energy anyway. Oh, okay. So you can... So just that one time, that's really cute and very subtle. That just that one point. Just after the argument, you can't talk to him, but after that, he's like, I'm too tired, I don't even give a shit anymore. That's really interesting. Anyway, right, for you. Yeah, I definitely need, I need to find someone. The lack of music's creeping the hell out of me right now. Fuyu's there, and no one else is around. All right, Fuyu, I need somebody to talk to me. I'm getting sad and lonely, and like I need to get something to get my mind off. Damn it, I won't give in so easily.
すまね
Sorry, looks like I made you worry. Alright, anyway. Since Fuyu goes like Yakuza, I assume he might like the old-timey stuff, so I'll go back to the old-timey stuff. Hmm. Maybe this one as well, hopefully.
ああ
Oh, okay, alright. That was a alright, fine enough. Okay. Hey, Hajime. Never mind, it's nothing. Now I want to know.
うっせえよ
Well, you mind your own business. Just, you know, looking for something. I mean, shut the fuck up. It's not like I'm looking for anything. He seems strangely on edge.
たくよ
Damn it, if I just had that, I wouldn't feel so pissed off. But someone's always at the supermarket, so I can't just calm down and go look for it. And also, we're trapped here, so we can't get to the supermarket, so...
くそ
Shit, I feel like I'm going through withdrawal or something. He's starting to sound a little dangerous, but this means there's something he wants, right? What in the world is Fuyuhiko looking for? Does it have his like? Is there anything interesting on his likes and dislikes? He likes fried dough cookies and dislikes milk. It's probably something sweet. I guess the idea is you're thinking it's gonna be something illicit or some drugs, but it's probably just. I'm pretty sure this is wrong, but do you want to eat something sweet? How do you know that? What? I seriously got that right? If you tell anyone about that, I'm gonna bury you next to that mountain over there. You don't have to be so angry. I like sweet things too. Sweet things calm your nerve, and they also nourish your brain. And God, I'm hungry. So it's nothing to be embarrassed about.
うっせえ
But
ぞ
still, he's so God. Fuyu is such a baby. I love him. I care him very much. It'd be embarrassing if anyone knew the head of the Ziryu clan likes eating fried dough cookies. I mean, it says so here in my student handbook. I like fried dough cookies too. They taste best when you eat them with milk. Hey, you bastard! Never ever say that again. Fried dough cookies?
ふざけんな
No, the other one. Oh, milk. Didn't you just hear what I said? I'll seriously fucking bury you. This is bad. His eyes look real intense. I've never seen anyone get so mad over milk.
くそ
Damn it. If only my guts were stronger. Even I could have. Shit. I want to swallow it all in one gulp, you know. But with my height. But he really doesn't have to be so hostile towards milk. There are other ways to get calcium. I don't know if this is a good time to say something like that, though. You laughed, didn't you? No, I didn't. No, you're definitely laughing. It doesn't show on your face, but I can tell you're laughing on the inside. I won't let you forget this. Fuyuhiko mumbled under his breath as he walked away in a hurry. Well, that was an unexpected side of Fuyuhiko. When he talks like that, it's like he's a completely normal guy for his age. In fact, this might be dangerous to even think about completing that thought. Alright, I think this is the last one. It's no use. I think I've reached my limit. I'm hungry. I'm hungry. Makes sense Fuyuhiko doesn't like milk since, if I remember correctly, Japan has a high rate of lactose intolerance. Okay, I was wondering if that's what it was, but I thought it was also because, you know, how there's that whole joke about how, you know, if you're too short, that you need to drink more milk because milk makes you taller or something. And I thought that's why Fuyuhiko didn't like it, because everyone told him to drink more milk. If this keeps going until I die. What am I thinking? No, if I stay locked up in this place any longer, I'm seriously going to go crazy. Exit. I need to find the exit. Where is it? Where is the exit? Damn it, where the fuck is the exit? Oh, there we go. We get a Hajime just got his F word license. The final dead room is a challenge given to you by Headmaster Monokuma. Only those who win the life-threatening game that occurs in this room will be able to reach the Octagon, the fabled holy land where the ultimate weapon sleeps. Now then, if you're feeling heroic and you're willing to risk your life to continue living, you should challenge the final dead room. That's it. There's still that place. Nobody has gone inside there yet. That life-threatening game is just another one of Monokuma's lies. It's possible the exit is on the other side of that door. That's right, that's definitely it. Then I should go. I should go to the final dead room. I have barely any energy left. I can't even run decently. More importantly, the final dead room. The exit is on the other side of the door. That's it. That's definitely it. God, Hajime has now gotten so tired that he doesn't even make any dialogue. You can't even get any extra flavor text dialogue. All he can think of is... and yeah, our slow speed has gotten very slow now. Can we even... Nah. So yeah. You know, I can imagine that, you know, this whole thing is basically like, you know, one small concept, and one small concept of itself. So I can't go upstairs either, can I? No, final dead room. Like the idea here that it's basically like, you know, almost like everyone's slowly going crazy from all the repetition and the hunger and whatnot. You know, it's basically almost an idea of itself for like a horror concept in this game, but they don't really. It's not really fully talked about. I mean, it's just, you know, it's just the little fun thing to do for this chapter. And, you know, I don't know if they tried to make a whole game more with stuff about this, if it would make things better or worse. Oh, you can't even teleport. You also have to walk manually there, and you don't know where everyone else is. Interesting. Hi, Kane. I'm really hungry. Damn it. I lost again. I just can't unleash my power when I'm this hungry. What a pity. I still haven't gotten serious yet. Regardless, if I ever decide to get serious with this body, you won't even last a second. Yeah, right. Let's train one more time. I can't believe they're going at it right now. Is it okay for them to burn their energy like this? You better not exert yourself too much. You haven't eaten in a while, after all. Don't remind me. I was finally able to forget about food. Well, you're really lucky since you can still live even if you don't eat. Anyway, since you have that body now, does that mean you can do it with electricity? Do it to me with electricity. Won't it feel so much more amazing with electricity than with your bare hands? I guess I have no choice. When I'm done with you, your body won't be able to live without it. I don't even have the energy or willpower to say anything anymore. No, Hajime, not your snarky comments. What will I do without it? Well, yeah, because we actually got that special event time, right? So we've seen what it is. I know it's the okay. Let's go. The final dead room. Just go to the final dead room, and everything will be okay. Is there anybody around here? Nope. We have no choice.
Let's go to the final dead room. Let's go to the final dead room. As I wobbled and tripped over my own feet, I couldn't help placing both hands on the wall to brace myself. Oh, oh, you don't know what it is? It's just Nekomaru giving Akane a massage, but he's just really good at giving massages. If I win the life-threatening game here, I'll be able to go to that octagon place, right? That's where the exit should be. I did it. I finally did it. I finally figured out where the exit is. I can get out! With this, I can finally get out! You can't do that. You shouldn't go in there. You won't find what you're looking for. That's not true, Chiaki! The exit's gonna be there! There is no exit. All that's there is the life-threatening game. Even if you clear it, you'll only obtain the weapon that Monokuma prepared. Do you want the weapon? What are you planning to do once you obtain it? Do you need it? You had this intense, worried look on your face while you were walking, so I followed you. It looks like I made the right choice. Let's go back, Hajime. Okay? Chiaki and I went back to Grape House together. The weaker my body gets, the less sense everything seems to make. We're on the verge of starving to death and there's no way to escape. Is it really okay to just lay here and take it? Or... This morning, I couldn't help feeling angry that I said what I said in front of everyone, but I don't really think that it's okay if we end up starving to death. I need to do something. I need to do something soon. And then, all of a sudden, I began to feel faint and lost consciousness. Starving to death isn't that bad if you have a snuggle, buddy. Oh god, who knows? How long was I asleep? I regained my consciousness a little after hearing a faint rumble in the distance. What was that sound just now? Was it an earthquake? But I didn't feel the ground move. Maybe I'm just confused. And as soon as I mumbled that, a feeling of exhaustion that filled me with ambivalence towards everything began to overpower my body. And once again, I sank into the depths of unconsciousness. I'd been gaming all night until the wee hours of the morning when I decided to go to the convenience store. There, I saw some guy with good looks, fancy clothes, nice shoes, and a shiny, expensive car. There's no way a guy like that actually exists. He really lives in a rundown apartment and all he has is his pride because he doesn't have a stable job or money. But he wants to show off so much that he's forcing himself to do that. From morning till noon, he carries around boxes and furniture for his moving job. And at night, he works at a bar and serves big mugs of beer. But even with that, he still doesn't have enough money, so he sponges off his parents back home. And as that fantasy played in my mind in front of the convenience store, I started to feel bad. About myself. Yay, self-hatred, am I right? My body won't move. This is never happened to me before. I'm awake. My body feels so heavy that I can't move. Also, it's really cold. Fiercely cold. As if the core of my body is getting numb. But I need to go to Grape Tower. If I don't go to Monokuma Taichi, everyone will suffer. Somehow I managed to muster what little strength I had left and crawled out of bed. What time is it? Though I felt incredibly weak from hunger, I managed to drag my heavy body to the lounge. It's already 5 minutes till 7 a.m. I really don't want to waste my energy participating in that activity. If I ignore Monokuma's rule, everyone will get in trouble, not just me. And I don't even have the energy to complain. Let's go to Grape Tower. Can I? Oh! Alright, but interestingly, there is, you can still get the flavor text. I guess it's sort of, you know, before, I mean, Hajime's technically more tired here. Hajime's technically more tired here, but he's more of a sane mind now, I guess, that Chiaki's helped. Hey, Chiaki, are you awake? I should just obey and head over to Grape Tower. Alright, okay. I guess fair enough. You don't really have time to stop. Walking very slowly. Because I'm tired and hungry. Hajime! Good morning. Oh yeah, about the noise? I don't know. I wonder what the noise is. It's almost like it might be plot relevant, but we'll see. Sonia, you seem energetic. What's so funny? My goodness, Hajime. When did your face become Mont Blanc all of a sudden? She's not energetic. She's extremely dangerous. Just the corner is fine, so may I take a bite out of you? You'd get a stomach ache. Oh my! Now there's an adorable shortcake. I'm not a shortcake. I'm Chiaki. Chiaki, you too? Are you about to head over to Grape Tower? It's almost time. Come on, if you're too slow, we'll be late. Yeah, you're right. Anyone else? Kane, where are you? Is Akane here? Oh my, Hajime! Upon closer inspection, your face looks like such a such a torte. I have no idea how to pronounce that. Might I trouble you for a bite near the center? Yes, they're hallucinating from food. I shall repay the favor later. Sonia, get a grip on yourself. Not that I'm much better. Before I tried to go to the place called the Final Dead Room because I thought thing was there. Sakura, please help us. Sakura, please help us. Pray to our Lord and Savior, Sakura Ugami. Chiaki. Have you heard of our Lord and Savior, Sakura Ugami? Come on, we don't really have time to relax. If you don't hurry, we're gonna be late. Yeah, you're right. Tell you what, just before, let me check my pet, because I've done a bit of walking now. Are you still pooping? You are still pooping. Then I'll press the button. When I pressed the button, the door in front of me instantly opened. It was very sudden. That's right. It's always sudden. The door to despair always opens suddenly.
What? You mean the robot? And then the one that told us before about how you've got a button that can paralyze him and all that kind of... What? You can't tell me he's the victim. No! I'm being cynical here, but... yes, fair enough. He did have major death flags. Major death flags. On the other side of that door, I saw the remains of our friend. Piccolo! No! Mr. Piccolo! And now you know why this thing's called The Ultimate Robot Dream of Clockwork. Because the robot is the victim of this chapter. We can eat now!
死体が発見されました。一定の捜査時間の後、学級裁判を開きます。
A violent shiver coursed through my body. My heart began to pound faster and faster, and I could feel the blood in my head pulsating intensely. My teeth were chattering with horror. What the hell is this? When I was finally able to speak, my voice sounded so small I could barely hear it myself. Why is this happening? It's so strange. He finally came back to us. If this is a nightmare, please, just let me wake up. I couldn't think of any other way to describe it. Nekomaru? No, this is a lie, right? Based on our situation and the body discovery announcement. It's unfortunate, but there's no doubt, and now the killing has happened. Killing? I can't deny this truth, but why? As usual, that was the only word I could squeeze out. Oh no! Akane! Hey, what happened? Akane! Move. Move it! Akane pushed me aside and ran straight over to Nekomaru.
なんでだよ。なんで2台がまた死ななきゃなんねんだよ。ちくしょう。俺はまだ何も返せてねえんだぞ。あの時の恩も返せてねえんだぞ。
And this is in the world of Dragon Ball. She can't just instantly become 10 times stronger and punch whatever made this happen. Damn it. It's just too much. Why did Nekomaru have to die? Though his appearance was drastically altered, he still came back to us. Why? Why does this always happen? No matter how much I try to stop it, this is always the result. Is this something I can't stop? Hey, Nekomaru got killed, right? That announcement means what I think it means, right? Who did it? Who killed Nekomaru? Looks like someone is finally pumped up. Hey, you know who did it right. Who killed Nekomaru? Don't get mad at me all of a sudden. In fact, I'm the one who should be mad. I went to a lot of trouble to bring Nekomaru back from the dead, and he already let the killer break him. How disappointingly foolish. Maybe he had a few screws loose. You know, because he's a robot. Oh god, the fucking Dragon Ball references. Cause yeah, no, that's literally a Dragon Ball reference. Are you talking about Krillin? Are you talking about Krillin? Akane, calm down.
Use those powers that your anger has awoken for the investigation. Monokuma, is there any way you can fix Nekomaru? I could have fixed him if his head was still attached, but since he is like this, it's impossible. Yeah, it's a reference. Cause like I'm pretty sure that whole like are you talking about Krillin thing? It's like a Japanese Dragon Ball meme as opposed to an English Dragon Ball meme, so it's not really as popular, but it's still a thing. Plus, the last time this happened, it was my fault, but this time the killer is one of you guys. I'm under no obligation to fix him for you. I mean, in that specific situation, Monokuma is the freezer, because he's the one who's taunting Akane, so. I guess it was a waste of time to ask him. A life that dies once will never return twice. That's reality for you. So, even though it's getting a little boring, let's get on with the usual routine. Also, this is a gift from me to you. We got food. I brought you guys a present, since the killing went off without a hitch. Besides, if I don't feed you, you guys probably won't last long enough for a class trial. I'll definitely find out who killed Coach Nekomaru. And after I kill that guy, you're next. I'll definitely destroy you. So even though it sucks, I'm gonna eat first. If I don't get some food in me, I can't unleash my full power. You're right. If we're gonna avenge Nekomaru, we gotta regain as much energy as we can. Damn it, I'm gonna eat. Come on, Hajime. You too. Yeah, you're right. I've been waiting to eat something for so long. Damn it. I never expected I'd feel this terrible when I finally ate again. Eat it slowly. It'd be bad if you got a stomach ache. We ate our food in silence. Slowly, my blood began coursing through my veins. I started to slowly regain feeling in my numb body. Phew. Looks like you've gotten your energy back. Then let's hurry up and start already. I'm gonna do it. The killer and you, I'm gonna beat the shit out of both of you with my bare hands. Regardless of whether we start or not, what has happened to the others? They appear to be extremely late. You mean the guys in Strawberry House? Now you mention it, no one's here. Oh, that's probably why we can't teleport as well. That's weird. They should have come to Grape Tower because we had Monokuma Tai Chi. Jeez, how unacceptable. I never expected all of you to dish Monokuma Tai Chi. Honestly, it was way beyond my expectations. Well, since it happened anyway, I guess it is what it is. Oh shit, I had dropped frames for a tiny moment, you're right. But this is almost, I'm going to end it soon anyway, so it's all fine. Everyone ditched? Does everyone include us too? Now do your best to investigate. I'll see you again at the class trial. I hear something. What do you hear? Could it be Nekomaru? Of course not. He's already dead. Oh well, now's not the time to worry about that sound. That sound? What are you talking about? I don't hear anything. And what about Gundam and the others? Is it alright that we have not summoned them here? Cause she mentions Gundam first. Like I said, the Sondam. They're gonna come here soon anyway, so now's not the time to worry about them. You're right, they should have heard the body discovery announcement already. They'll probably come soon. Maybe. Then we should start the investigation soon. Yeah, you're right. I gotta do it. I have to do it. First, I need to look at the Monokuma file. The victim is Nekomaru Nidai, aka Bekamaru, after his robotic transformation. His body was discovered in Grape Tower, which is inside the funhouse. His head is severely damaged and beyond repair, so that shall be considered the cause of death. Despite the fact his arms and legs are dismembered, these limbs were actually designed to be detachable, and it seems they were separated due to a severe impact. Aside from that, several other areas of his body are damaged. Because of this, many of his functions seem to have shut down. His arms and legs were detachable, and it looks like they separated due to a severe impact. Does that mean Mechamaru was repeatedly clubbed with some sort of weapon? But was there a reason they needed to club him over and over again? And here we go. That's it. There is the shutdown switch, but okay, the shutdown switch, from what he said, it didn't shut him down. It's actually an emergency. Okay, yeah, as in, well, you know what? We'll get to that when we get to that. Well, actually, hey, how's my pet going? No pooping. So yeah, that's chapter 4. Now we get to the investigation, and you know, normally I'm not that interested in the investigation, but the investigation for this part is especially cool. I'll just say that it's especially cool. Oh man, we're gonna get into real cool stuff coming from this point onwards. Like from this point onwards is where the shit gets real. Like in terms of just the plot. Oh, it's great. I can't wait. I can't wait to do it. I'll probably leave it to next week, but we'll see. So yeah, oh god. That's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a lot of fun. Anyway, in the meantime, everybody, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.